if these two straight lines are a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then you can draw the graph of the lines like this. Now you have to find out the bisectors of the angle between these two given straight lines. That means bisector of this angle and bisector of this angle. If we take this line as a one of the bisector of one of the angle, and if we take these two lines such as this angle equal to this angle and this angle equal to this angle. Now you have to find out the equation of these two bisectors. Here it's a line 1 and this is given here line 2. This is bisector number 1 and this is bisector number 2. Now you have to calculate, you have to find out the equation of these two bisectors. The distance of a point from a given straight line, and in class 9th or 10th you did that the distance of any point on the angle bisector is equidistant from two given straight line. Means if you take this as a point, then the distance of this point from this straight line and distance of this point from this straight line will be equal. So you can take this as a distance and you can take this as a distance. These two distances will be same. This distance equal to this distance. If we take this point as x comma y, then distance of x comma y from the first line and distance of x comma y from the second line should be equal. So it becomes, so we get here PQ is equal to PR, and hence it is A1x plus B1y plus C1 upon root under A1 square plus B1 square mod is equal to mod A2x plus B2y plus C2 divided by under root A2 square plus B2 square. And when you remove the modulus sign, then you will get A1x plus B1y plus C1 divided by under root A1 square plus B1 square is equal to plus minus A2x plus B2y plus C2 divided by under root A2 square plus B2 square. And so this is the formula to calculate the angle bisector. This will be the equation of angle bisectors of two angles between lines 1 and 2. The question is, see here, one of the angle is the acute angle and one of the angle is the obtuse angle. So which sign will represent the acute angle bisector and which sign will represent the obtuse angle bisector? So to get this, what we will do, I'm writing here rule to identify the acute obtuse angle bisectors. What we'll do, the first step is always make C1 and C2 positive. Then step 2, find A1 A2 plus B1 B2 from the new equation. After making C1 and C2 positive, then we will find A1 A2 plus B1 B2. And then conclusion is, if A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is greater than 0, then positive sign gives you obtuse angle bisector. Means this positive sign will give you the equation of the bisector of obtuse angle between two lines, that is this one, by using this figure right now. If you get A1 A2 plus B1 B2 as less than 0, then negative sign will give you obtuse angle bisector. So you can remember the sign which is same as the sign of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 will give you the obtuse angle bisector. If A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is positive, then positive will give obtuse angle bisector. If A1 A2 plus B1 B2 is negative, then negative sign will give the obtuse angle bisector. Now, one more question is, in which region the origin will lie? I'm taking here two examples. One is these are two green lines, and one is these are two red lines drawn on x-axis and y-axis with the origin. From this figure, you can see when we consider the red line, the origin lies in this obtuse angle region, and if we consider these two green lines, then this origin lie in acute angle region. So when we take this formula, in which region it will lie, the origin, for which region this is the bisector and this is the bisector. So here remember, the positive sign always gives us the bisector of that angle which contains the origin. But here also remember, the C1 and C2 should be positive.